Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? How do you like my little canvas painting that I got from Timu? It's very nice, and it's going to go in the room that I changed over for myself. It's perfect. And then I realized that, you got to be careful with Timu. That Timu is going to try and get you any way they can to spend money. And I budget myself and wait before I order a couple things at a time unless they're actually necessary to simplify my life. Okay. Today we're going to talk about 3 things you need when you're older. The number one thing is health. The second thing is money. And the third thing, friends or family. But first, I want you to know you are a living magnet. What you attract into your life is in harmony with your dominant thoughts. So, how you think is how it is. But your health is your biggest asset in retirement. After 50, illnesses seek you out. And generally it's because we're working hard, but we're getting little exercising and skipping meals, and that can cause weight gain after 50. And usually the first signs are high cholesterol and high glucose. And those are the 2 first signs of aging, not your wrinkles. Chronic illnesses not only causes personal pain, but also it burdens the family. It's straining the relationships when you can no longer care for others because you are finally putting your health first. When you're in so much pain and you can't help someone with their children or stopping by to help them clean up a mess they made or, just enjoying life with each other, your relationships change. I just want you to be aware of your health is very important. Now, when it comes to money, don't waste money on desires. Pay things off first. Like I said, with this Timu canvas painting, it wasn't going to hurt my budget. But let's say I bought 20 other things with the order. Yeah, I would feel that in my grocery bill because that's where I would have to take the money from. So be very careful now and later on getting hooked into buying or shopping. It can be addictive. See, in retirement, it helps if you have managed to pay off all your debts before 60. Because that way, instead of payments, you got that payment money that you can put into a savings account. And you need to be saving all you can for retirement after 50. That way you can retire earlier instead of working just to pay future medical bills. So get things paid off, analyze your budget, call Social Security and find out what they are going to give you in a Social Security check. Go online, sign up for, with your Social Security number with the Social Security office. They will tell you what your benefits will be. Some people have a pension, so Social Security check is a supplement to that pension that they're going to receive. But nowadays, a lot of pensions have been dumped into 401ks, and if the stock market goes down, your 401k gets affected. I wanted to say hurt. It'll hurt you. Yeah. But really, it's not money or status that fills our heart, but the love and support of family. If you haven't prepared for retirement, your children may see you as a burden. Learn to live alone and make a few friends who enjoy the same things as you. But set boundaries. Don't overstep or overstay your welcome with any friend or family member. But you must remember, isolation and loneliness is a big killer. Depression is really hard on your heart and your mental state. So we need to work at least getting dressed up one day a week, whether we get out to church or go to a local event in our town. We can also meet one of our friends or a relative for lunch or a cup of coffee. Start now. Don't wait for retirement. Cultivate some friendships. Keep busy so life is fulfilling, but take time for family and friends. Know your limitations. My two besties have passed. My sister is in a nursing home, and my favorite cousin is homebound taking care of her bedfast husband. That leaves my workaholic husband and my children who are busy raising their own families and working. I have found that I have to make the effort to connect with them. I have learned not to get disappointed. Being alone is not being lonely. I love my alone time because I'm doing things just for me. I stay motivated, setting certain days for different things to do. See, I am no longer the caretaker, babysitter, chauffeur, or maid. I don't expect anything from anyone, but am grateful when someone has time for chit-chat or makes time to go places with me or helps me around the house. Just the other day, I rewatched a movie I'd seen years ago. It was a good older movie, and you'd appreciate it, the events that happened in the movie. It's called Following Her Heart, and Margaret starred in it. Her life was one of serving her family up until her husband died. Only when she did follow her heart did she find true happiness. I can relate because sometimes we can get lost in our own lives, taking care of other people, that we forget that we a person too, and we have needs. I've always told my children to live life without imprisonment. Life is meant to be enjoyed, no matter our age. Make your own choices. Don't let others or four walls confine you to rules or negative opinions. And there's a lot of negativity out in the world, more so now than 10 years ago. I look at things and I just like, do I even want to go out? But I force myself to go out, so I'm at least interacting with a shopkeeper or a friend that's tagged along. I'll tell you, don't base your life on someone else's happiness. Don't expect your children to Be your life. You had them, you raised them, they have their own lives. It's like YouTube. You got to find your own niche. Discover your talents and skills. Explore new things. Some folks live day to day inside an open cage. They can walk outside, but they can't fly away. I know inside every one of you, there is the strength to carry on. Just stand up for yourself and let your light shine strong. My dear friends, I love you. Have a great day.